I'm gonna write, produce, and release an entire song in under 12 hours. When the clock runs out, whatever I have, no matter how good or how bad, I have to release on my official artist page. But here's the crazy part. Taking a song from just an idea to a completely finished track in under 12 hours is extremely difficult. I have to write the lyrics, build out the production, arrange and perform every instrument, record and edit all the vocals, then mix and master and get it ready to publish all in a single day. No second chances, no room for error. Let's do this. I am very nervous right now. I've got a 12-hour timer on my phone, as well as a big timer on my computer that will be running the entire time. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're off. Let's get going. No time to waste. I decided to start by digging through my voice memos in the phone to see if anything sparks some creativity. But nothing did. No. All right, come on. One has got to be good. Until I found a voice memo buried a bit further down.
You never know just how far I'll go.
Okay, I like this. This kind of gives me Imagine Dragons vibes. I feel like we could do it kind of like Imagine Dragons mixed with like Muse. All right, I think I'm just gonna start on the piano here just to kind of like get the vibe. Let's do it. That kind of feels like a pre-chorus to me. That doesn't really feel like the start of a verse. I feel like the chorus is like da 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 da. I need to map this out a little bit. Maybe I'll just start the oh, you never know just how far I'll go.
Even though I was loving this main idea, I couldn't figure out how to start the song. And this began what was about to become a long day of trying to work through consistent mental blocks.
How am I gonna start this song? How am I gonna start it? Oh, you never know just how far you fall. Oh, I feel like I need to reverse engineer this. Like, I can't figure out how to get a verse that flows into that really, really well.
So I decided to try to write some lyrics for the chorus to see if that would get the juices flowing.
While the world is sleeping. Ooh, so okay. So the song could be almost like a Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer type. Like, ever watch the show Supernatural? Like, Dean and Sam Winchester, they're out there like doing the ghost hunting stuff, you know? And they're like going out slaying the demons and like chasing ghosts. Kind of ironic and like kind of funny, you know? Almost like this is like a Supernatural song. Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons while the world is sleeping. Dreaming down a dream. Dreaming, sleeping. Okay, dreaming. So we gotta... Man, I might need to just get straight into Logic.
So after only getting a bit of that chorus written, I decided that I had to just get some ideas into Logic and I'll figure out the writing part as I go. I began by mapping out the production with just a simple piano part so I could at least visually see a whole layout of the song and maybe come up with some ideas for the verse and a bridge.
Bridge. We gotta figure out a bridge. Okay, I feel like this could be really cool. I kind of like that, like, okay, I think I just need to start recording some vocals because I feel like I'm forgetting everything I come up with.
So that's what I did. I spent a bit of time trying to come up with some melodies and get a sort of scratch vocal recorded.
Oh, you never know just how far I'll go.
Okay, let's start writing some lyrics. Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons while the world is sleeping. Oh, having happy dreams and thinking it's so safe. So safe and thinking it's so safe and what? Safe and sound doesn't work. Like the world is... I feel like I got this idea. Like the world is like some fairy tales. Fairy tale.
We're living in some fairy tale, but...
I feel like I need like an extra little line here.
Tale, but I'm here chasing demons.
Okay, you know what? We might just keep it there for the time being.
Thinking you're so safe.
I wasn't completely sold on how the chorus ended, but I got to this point where I just had to move on or else I was going to waste too much time on that and not have enough time for everything else.
I'm here chasing demons.
Let's see if I can find some crazy sounds here.
Now it's time to try to make some magic happen with the instrumental production. I began with digging into some sounds to find a bit of inspiration and quickly found this really cool sound, almost like a synth organ.
Okay. Wow, not very often that I feel like I actually start with the sound right out of the gate. That's really good.
But now I have to figure out how to build everything around that.
feel like we could use some sort of a bass in here.
I spent just a bit of time looking for a bass sound, and it seemed like things were heading in the right direction, but I was honestly starting to question myself because I feel like the 12-hour time limit might make me second guess myself.
Do I even need more? I feel like this is the challenge I'm gonna run into. I don't wanna like be not adding stuff that I should add though.
Then the first unexpected hiccup started.
My stomach is not feeling good right now. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know what this is, but my stomach doesn't feel great.
I had to just ignore this and keep moving on and hope that it would feel better on its own.
I'm like very nervous to start this chorus because I feel like I'm gonna be getting into some territory I've not really been in as frequently. You gotta see me build out the big chorus.
I decided to start trying to figure out the drums in the big chorus because I was feeling a little bit worried about it. I tried just almost beatboxing to figure out what I wanted to get the ideas flowing, and then I needed to start working on finding some actual drum sounds to work with.
Actually kind of a cool kick. All right, let's just find some snare sounds. I just want like dirty stuff. No.
Working on these drums was quickly becoming a massive time suck, and I was feeling like the detail work was preventing me from moving on to anything else.
Oh my gosh, I feel like this is taking forever.
I started feeling like I was eating up the clock like it was my job.
Whoa, I don't think I've ever done this before.
I ended up finding this really cool swung loop that I dragged in and thought it would be awesome to mangle it and blend it with my drums to add some extra sauce.
What if I just like mangled the living poop out of this?
But trying to figure out how I wanted to process it was another huge time investment.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been spending the last hour on just these freaking drums. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I feel like I'm just screwing around.
I kept working on the drums some more, but at this point I was already an hour and a half deep when I was starting to feel like I was hitting a major wall.
Oh my gosh, my brain is already fried right now, I'm not gonna lie.
But I knew I had to keep going because if I get behind now, it's gonna be a train wreck later. And so I just tried to find sounds to inspire me, but nothing was working. So I decided I needed to change something to get out of this rut.
Okay, let's just move on to verse 2. Okay, I'm feeling awfully stuck with the rest of this, to be honest with you, and that's not good.
At this point, I had this idea of adding some almost eerie pizzicato strings.
I like that a lot.
Finally, I felt like something was going my way. But remember how I was saying my stomach didn't feel good? Well, unfortunately, it wasn't getting any better at this point.
I'm not feeling super awesome, gonna be straight with you right now.
But I had to keep pushing forward, just hoping I would feel better. So I kept trying to find more sounds for that second verse, but right as soon as I felt like I was getting some momentum, I got stuck again.
I don't like that.
For some reason, every sound I found felt off and nothing was feeling right, so I finally decided maybe it was time to just try to figure out some drums for the second verse.
Guys, I'm feeling quite stressed right now. Even though there's a lot of time left, I feel like I'm so behind.
One of the things that was making this so hard was because a lot of the drums were using a swung groove, which takes a lot more effort to sound natural. I had to keep pushing forward, so I decided to start figuring out other instruments for this verse. I decided to try pulling up a piano sound that I used in the beginning.
That actually sounded really cool.
Finally, I felt like I was starting to piece together something that was beginning to work.
Or toy piano. Very childlike. Okay. Maybe I could get away with some topper stuff. We lost a light. It's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna need a break here a little bit. My brain is so fried right now already, which is not good.
After spending almost 2 hours in the song, I still had not even started producing the instrumental for the chorus except for the drums. So I realized I had to get going on the chorus. I ended up having a pretty cool bass lick idea to add some octaves and do some really cool counter melody stuff in the bass to add a riff component. And then I had this crazy idea.
Oh, Oh! Record some like actual like distorted bass too.
But before I pulled out the live bass, I decided to work on some strings.
I think we need to just have some like, this is where we get more of the strings. Strings. Give me some of that Berlin strings. Make me want to lick my lips. I keep saying I need to take a break, but then I'm like, oh, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. And then eventually my brain's just actually gonna just flat out implode. That would be sucky.
And of course, I didn't take a break. Instead, I had the idea of adding a synth sound in to layer with the Berlin strings I added.
That's so dirty, I love it. Okay, I just need to be done for a second. Okay, I'm feeling incredibly fried already. I'm just gonna take a break for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I don't even know if I can afford that much time. We have 9 hours and 54 seconds, which seems like we're great. I just know how things can really go bad very quickly. I am also not feeling particularly great, so there's that. My stomach is just kind of churning a little bit, so hopefully that goes away soon. I'm gonna take a break. My stomach is not feeling good, so I just went upstairs and got some Tums. Hopefully this will help. How many am I supposed to take? 2 to 4 tablets. All right, I think I'm just gonna take a couple listens through this and just see what I even need to do right now, because I frankly don't even know where I should be going right now with this.
I wish I could say that this listen through helped, but actually it left me feeling even more discouraged.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever felt so stuck with this little done already. And I feel like I just need to have a creative moment to get out of it, just a little breakthrough. And I'm trying to figure out how to get a breakthrough right now. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this bridge, and then I gotta still write lyrics, and oh my gosh. Okay, let's just start with grabbing the bass guitar and just laying down some bass. Let's just do that. Let's just, I don't know. We'll see if I can do this. So let's just find a bass sound first.
I spent a good bit of time trying to figure out a good bass tone, and then I had to practice the part because I'm a bit rusty on the bass and I needed to play the same part as the synth bass I recorded to layer it together.
Gotta make sure I'm even playing the right thing.
Nathan! Did you get the news?
What is happening right now?
I'm from the future. By the time this video is on YouTube, your completely free private community specifically for music producers is officially gonna be live.
Am I hallucinating? We even added a completely free mini course directly inside the community called the Producers Framework, which covers what producers need to know to get a song from just an idea all the way to final mix, like you do in these videos. Okay, I think I'm hallucinating.
You can save the future of the producers community by joining below or using this QR code.
Oh my gosh, what's in these Tums?
You got this, Nathan. Next time, don't take expired Tums.
I guess you should join? What? I'm just gonna chunk this out because frankly, I don't think I can do this all.
My idea was to double track the bass and pan it hard right and hard left. And for those of you who are like, you can't pan bass, yeah, you can. Anyways, I had to run through this a lot because I kept messing up.
Yeah, I think I can do it again. Dang it.
After I got that chorus recorded, I still had to add bass in other parts of the song, so I moved on to those next.
Dang it. Redo that.
After messing up what felt like a million times, I finally was able to get it done. Right as I finished the bass, I realized I have to get going on these lyrics, since I still hardly have anything beyond the chorus worked out, and we're already 3 hours into the challenge.
Alright, I think I just need to take like a producer break here and just frickin' work on some lyrics here.
You think we're living in a fantasy?
Wow, that just came out. Black and white, all to see. Okay, I think taking a break from the producing and just writing for a bit might have been the right call.
It's black and white for all to see.
No villains hiding in whatever helps you sleep through the night. Welcome to the world of make-believe. Oh, nice. The ghosts and monsters hiding. Monsters here. Nice to meet you. See you here, can never leave.
I ended up spending about 20 minutes working on these lyrics and was actually able to get a really good chunk knocked out.
It's nice to see you here, you can never leave.
All right, it's like 12 o'clock, so I think I need to just get some food right now. All right, we have 8 hours and 45 minutes left, and I still feel like this is like sounding like a demo right now. Okay, take a breath. It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. The swing of emotions is insane. I feel like I've already lived like 3 lifetimes in a matter of a couple hours. Homemade pizza for lunch, leftovers. I feel like if I cannot have this instrumental basically ready for me to record vocals by the time we are at 6 hours, I'm gonna be really freaking out. Because between vocal production, vocal editing, finishing writing the lyrics for the bridge, and everything else I have to do, I feel like if I'm not pretty much done with this instrumental by 6 hours, by halfway, I'm gonna be under a lot of pressure. But I also feel like if I just try to rush through this break and just get right back into it, I'm not gonna give my brain enough time to just reset. That's so hot! Whose idea to do this challenge was this? Who comes up with this stuff? All right, finished lunch and got some ibuprofen because I have a headache and my stomach, the Tums did work, but now I have a headache. 8 hours and 15 seconds left. Let's get back to work, shall we? Let's do it. I think maybe I have an idea for the drums.
And if you produce music, you know this feeling.
Nope. Now those are what I'm thinking. I need to find a snare. Why is it always the snare? Oh my gosh. It's a little more like it. It's kind of cool. What am I even doing right now? Oh my gosh, what am I even doing right now?
Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons.
Okay, maybe we're good to. Okay, I feel like maybe we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now that I'm listening to this again, you know, hey, just take a breather, you know what I'm saying? You guys just take a breather, take a second, and then be okay.
Oh, you never know.
I want like a super dry, dead kind of tom.
Oh, you never know just how close you are.
Distort this baby.
Distortion.
And then I had this string idea that got me in a completely new mental state.
Okay, I think maybe this is it. Maybe this is the inspiration we need. We're gonna go. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hey-oh! I love when it's just like all of a sudden like that's it. I'm just messing around at that point.
Finally, I felt like things were starting to turn in my favor.
Doggone, that bass is ripping, bruh. Tommy Prophet. Okay, we need to get some Tommy Prophet drums on this. Woo! There it is. Let's go, baby. My boy. I feel like we're finally getting somewhere. Okay, we gotta figure out what the frick this bridge is gonna be, because I honestly don't know what this bridge is. What is this bridge right now?
So then I began the intense journey of trying to build a bridge that was absolutely insane and very intense with huge orchestra.
Oh my gosh, we're under 8 hours. I'm just like worried that we're gonna get to the end and this mix is going to be ridiculously difficult to do. Lee crap. That is sick though. I don't know if that's actually gonna work, but we've gotten a lot done. I'm feeling significantly better than I was before, but my ears are ringing, so I need to take a break, I think.
So I decided to give it a full listen through before taking a break. But then...
Oh my gosh, I just had like a supernatural idea, because supernatural is like the idea, the inspiration for this. So instead of, but I'm here chasing demons, what if the song was called Supernatural? Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons, but I'm sorry to say it's supernatural. But I'm sorry to say it's supernatural. Supernatural. I think I like that way better. It feels a lot better than chasing demons. But I'm sorry to say it's supernatural. Okay, I need to like legit take a break. Years, man. Years. Time to rest. Okay, got a little snack here. A little bit of yogurt and fruit and honey. Oh my gosh. So almost half the time is gone. Still have to write the bridge. Still have to do vocals. Still have to add a bunch of stuff. But I feel like my energy levels are just kind of dropping as well. My youngest child is napping right now, and she'll be up in like an hour and 15 minutes. And so my plan right now is when she gets up, I'm gonna record vocals. Just let's get it done. If there's more stuff I have to add instrumentally, I can do that later, but I really want to make sure we get vocals done. Because if there's anywhere that I'm gonna get stuck, it's gonna be getting stuck on the instrumental, and I feel like the instrumental is a lot easier to cheat on, whereas the vocals, I just gotta nail the vocals. The vocals are the most important thing. And then I still want to leave myself 2 hours to do all the post-production. I have 3.5 hours to finish this instrumental, finish writing the bridge, record vocals, edit vocals, and everything. That's quite the ask. So, yep, I'm gonna need some more coffee. Okay, the break is over. We have 6 hours and 14 minutes left. Shoot, I'm really hitting a wall. Like, kinda just wanna take a nap right now. So, I made some coffee, obligatory Tigger mug, because Tigger is the best character in Winnie the Pooh. I'm not even gonna say change my mind, because you're not gonna. All right, so now we gotta start adding all the details and all the nuanced stuff.
At this point, my plan was to record vocals soon, but I wanted to get a couple little extra instrumental pieces added
Let me
first.
make this snare way more interesting.
What I'm doing here is adding more rhythm to the digital snare, so it feels more involved and interesting.
You're running through the dark.
And with under 6 hours left, I still hadn't even finished writing the lyrics for the bridge, and I had to get going on recording vocals, so I needed to get this done fast.
You're screaming in the night, and you pray for a miracle. Ooh, you're living in a nightmare. There's that muse. I told you, we need some muse. Oh my gosh, I think we got the lyrics done. Okay, we need to start actually getting all of our risers and stuff, because that's kind of what we're missing right now. We need lots of risers. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like I've said this many times today, but I am a little bit fried. But we need to do vocals, and hopefully I can get some energy back from that. Need to record vocals, need to comp vocals, need to tune vocals, edit, time align vocals, and then I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else I want to change, and then I have to stop to eat dinner at some point, and then I need to mix, master, and then I still gotta do cover art, and then literally get this thing uploaded to DistroKid for distribution. Let's do it. Okay, I think we may be ready. 5 hours and 4 minutes, oh my gosh. This is getting very real.
You think we're living in a fantasy?
So, with only 5 hours left, it was time to tackle what is possibly the most intense part of the process. vocal recording.
Never know just how wrong you are.
Obviously, I'm not going to show you an entire vocal session because that would be very boring, but my process is to record between 4 and 6 takes per section. That way I can choose the best parts of each take to comp together for the final recording.
Fear, you better walk the line. Welcome to the world of make-believe. Oh, 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 you never know just how far I'll go. Oh, 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 you never know just how close you are.
It's so good.
Initially, I wanted the big chorus to be up this octave, but I realized quickly that was not going to work because it was just too high for me to sing powerfully in my falsetto.
Oh my gosh, this is extremely hard to sing. Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons while the world is sleeping. Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons while the world is sleeping. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to do it like that. I don't think I can do it.
So I decided I would go down the octave, but layer it with higher octaves to add that extra power later.
It's some fairy tale, but I'm sorry to say.
The song's overall vocal range was really wild, so I kind of struggled to really nail these takes, even though it did fit my voice stylistically.
Thinking you're so safe and
Doggone it, I can't get this part. Thinking you're so safe and
thinking you're so safe and
thinking you're so safe. Thinking you're so safe.
thinking you're so safe. Thinking you're so
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so out of breath and I'm getting very sweaty.
Finally, I could move on to the bridge, and I gotta say, this was probably one of the most fun parts to sing.
You're living in a nightmare.
Oh, that's awful. That is unbelievably difficult to do.
You're running through the dark, hoping that you get a second chance to live.
Oh my gosh, that's very loud. I'm gonna just do this in chunks.
You're running through the dark, hoping that you get a second chance to live. You're praying to God that you make it out alive.
Doggone.
Oh, I'm clicking.
Oh man. Gotta love it when you're just like, I just totally forgot the lyrics.
It's supernatural.
Okay, that was the best one. Lead vocals are done. All right, so I need to comp these lead vocals because then we need to do all the vocal layers. Doubles, octaves, harmonies. Oh my gosh, let's get to work. Now the fun part, just going through frickin' takes. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm just gonna blast through this fast.
With less than 4.5 hours left, I needed to comp these vocals as quickly as possible so I could move on to recording all the other vocal layers. My goal of starting vocals at 6 hours was missed by an entire hour, so I was feeling way behind. But somehow I was able to comp these vocals in basically 10 minutes because the takes I got were actually pretty good and easy to go through.
Okay, so we just got done comping those vocals. We have 4 hours and 14 minutes left. I am sweating profusely. We were able to get that through pretty quick, but my voice is kind of hurting. Some of those really loud shouty parts were a little rough on my vocals, so I'm gonna just take a breather for like 15 minutes. I'm probably just gonna set a timer for 15 minutes and come back. We're gonna have less than 4 hours to go. We're back. It's time to record. It's time to record backup vocals. It is like at least 10 degrees warmer in here than it is anywhere else in the house. Time, 3 hours and 51 minutes. I just really want to take a nap right now. I'm so tired, you don't even understand. And when I get tired, I get goofy. So if I all of a sudden just start like laughing hysterically, that's why. All right, let's do this.
Now it's the process of adding in the doubles, octaves, harmonies, and all the vocal layers I need to make this sound absolutely incredible.
It's nice to see you here, you can never leave.
Because if there's one thing I won't do, it's settling on vocal production.
It's nice to see you here, you can never leave.
I got really lucky because this whole session only took about half an hour and didn't require nearly as much effort as I initially expected.
Happy dreams and thinking you're so safe and all alone. Oh, you're living in a nightmare.
Okay. I think we might have gotten vocals done. I need to just listen through the whole thing a couple times, figure out if I'm actually done or not. I don't even know if I'm actually done or not.
I spent just a bit of time going through this to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay. I think the vocals are done. I still have to tune all these vocals, edit all the vocals. I have to eat dinner right now. Oh gosh, this is gonna be like to the wire. I still have to make cover art. Okay, All right, it's kind of dark in here because the lights were making my studio so stinking hot. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna try to tune these lead vocals in the next 20 minutes. I have no idea if I can actually rip through it that quick, but I'm gonna see if I can just get that done before dinner. It's almost 6 o'clock. Let's do it.
At this point, I'm racing against the clock to try to get these lead vocals tuned before dinner.
Okay, so I got the lead vocals edited. My wife just texted me that dinner's ready. There's only 2 hours and 40 minutes left. I still have to do all of the vocal editing for all of my backup vocals, which will probably take, best guess, 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I'm gonna go eat and I'll be back. And then honestly, it's just, I gotta go balls to the walls for the rest of the evening. I have food, chicken pot pie. Ate a little bit with the family and just started feeling like, not anxiety, but just, I feel like the mixing on this is gonna be pretty difficult, so I wanna get this done as quickly as possible. I don't know, we'll see how fast we can get through this.
I was feeling so tired and just wanted to be done at this point, but these vocals had to get edited, so I ate my dinner while I took care of the rest of these vocal edits.
So I just finished editing the vocals. We have 1 hour and 52 minutes left. My ears are clearly very dull. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty shady about this right now. Let's get a first draft mix on this. All right, we got the lights on, a little bit different, you know, get some moody lighting in here.
At this point, I couldn't even waste a second. I had to get going to make sure I could get this mix done. And let me tell you, this was unbelievably difficult because my ears were so fatigued, my brain was feeling completely tapped out, but I knew I was so close to the finish line.
Mix draft number 1 is done. We are at 55 minutes. 55 minutes. So basically I have enough time to try to get some cover art made. I have literally not thought even once about. So I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do for cover art. I'm gonna see if I can whip something up real quick. Time lapse, go.
Somehow I forgot to record my screen here, but I spent almost half an hour working on this cover art in Photoshop.
I don't think you understand how tired I am right now.
I have hit the absolute limit. I've literally hit the complete limit. We have 30 minutes left on this challenge. My brain is unbelievably fried. This cover art probably absolutely sucks, but I don't even care. With 30 minutes left, how much time do I really have for anything? I don't know how much time I have left for anything. I got the song on Dropbox, so I'm gonna just listen to it on my phone.
All I had time left for was checking if there was anything major I had to fix, and ultimately at some point you have to let go and say, I'm done. So that's what I did.
I have no idea if I'm even gonna like this tomorrow morning, and that's just part of the name of the game with this particular challenge. So I guess now it's the moment of truth. Here's the reveal.
You think we're living in a fantasy. It's black and white for all to see. No villains hiding just out of your sight. Whatever helps you sleep on through the night. Oh, 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 you never know just how far I'll go. Oh, 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 you never know just how wrong you are. Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons while the world is sleeping, having happy dreams and thinking you're so safe and all alone, like we're living in some fairy tale. But I'm sorry to say, it's supernatural. Welcome to the world of make-believe. It's nice to see you here, you can never leave. The ghosts and monsters waiting for their time to feast upon your fear, you better walk the line. Whoa, oh, 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 you never know just how far I'll go. Whoa, oh, 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 you never know just how close you are. Oh, I'm stuck here chasing demons while the world is sleeping, having happy dreams and thinking you're so safe and all alone, like we're living in some fairy tale. But I'm sorry to say, it's supernatural. You're running through the dark, hoping that you get a second chance to live. You're screaming in the night and you're praying for a miracle. You're running through the dark, hoping that you get a second chance to live. You're praying to God that you make it out alive. Oh, you're living in a nightmare. Oh, you're living in a nightmare. supernatural.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like this 12-hour challenge, I can almost guarantee you will absolutely love the 24-hour challenge video I did right here. I would also absolutely love to hear what you thought about this video in the comments down below. And I'll see you when you click on this video right here.